is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Dispatch, episode number 14. Um, you might have noticed we're doing the show on a Saturday instead of a Sunday. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, it is Easter weekend, and Easter weekend is a super, super busy weekend for me at my job. So we were crazy busy at work today. Tomorrow's going to be also super crazy busy. And then after work tomorrow, I need to come home and watch The Last of Us. And I don't want to be doing the show while other people are also trying to watch The Last of Us. So I'm probably going to do the Dispatch on Saturdays until The Last of Us is over. We'll see how it works out, but yeah. So anyway, Dispatch episode number 14. This is the weekly live show I do where I break down all the most interesting headlines in the world of film and occasionally physical media. So yeah, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Oh man, eyes itching. Okay. So as we all know, the Odyssey is filming right now. Big Christopher Nolan movie. And many are speculating based on past patterns with trailers. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, it's tricky, man. It's hard to make the time to do this every single Sunday. But I enjoy doing it, and hopefully people enjoy watching it. So, and just in order to make sure it happens at all, I'm going to do it a day early. So hopefully everyone's okay with that. So anyway, based on past patterns with trailers, people are theorizing that we could get the first teaser trailer for the Odyssey in June. I think that's when Jurassic World comes out. June or July, one of the J's. So yeah, they give their reasoning for this. Teaser for Oppenheimer debuted with Nope. So, they're all Universal films. So we could see the first look at the Odyssey as early as a couple months from now, which is very exciting. We got a teaser trailer for Eddington, the new Ari Aster film. I did watch this because I heard it was mostly just a teaser, and the trailer doesn't actually really give anything away. Plot wise, it leaves you kind of speculating more than it so much as it tells you what's going on. I probably won't watch anything else that we get. This is only a minute long, which is super short for a trailer nowadays. But movie looks good, man. Super excited for a new Ari Aster film. Guy is one of the most unique voices out there today, so. So, Rohan Campbell, also known as Corey Cunningham from Halloween Ends, will star as the slasher villain Billy in a new Silent Night, Deadly Night remake. I think this casting is awesome. Silent Night, Deadly Night is a crazy franchise of Christmas horror movies, and the first one's legitimately pretty solid, and the rest are very weird and pretty bad, but also have some charm about them, and they're fun to watch. So we don't know anything else about this at the moment, other than we're getting this. I don't think they've announced a director or anything like that, or even a studio. But I think this is a good role for him. I think he'll be able to channel that really well. Because if you've seen the first Silent Night, Deadly Night movie, Billy is, I mean, as you can see, he's pretty crazy. And Corey from Halloween Ends is pretty crazy as well. So I think he's got that in the bag all day. We got some news on Weapons, the new horror film from Zach Kreger. Previously did Barbarian, one of my favorite horror movies and just movies in general of the year that it came out. Dude, they're doing like Blair Witch style marketing. Like there's this website that looks like it was made in like 2005, and it's got these creepy pictures. And apparently, and they're also like tying in Barbarian. Like Barbarian is like takes place in the world of Weapons, which is crazy. Very exciting. So this is super sick. I love this marketing. And then we did get like a really short teaser. This isn't even. There's another one that's out there. This isn't the full one. But like, look how creepy this is, dude. Like, this looks so good, man. Yeah, so Zach Kreger's Weapons is like probably my most anticipated movie of the year right now. This is coming in August, I believe. So yeah, very, very excited for Weapons. We got news that we're getting a direct sequel to Godzilla -1, which makes sense because, not to spoil anything, but the way that Godzilla -1 ends very much leaves you wanting to know what happens next. Excuse me. Dude, you would love Godzilla -1. It's really good. One of my favorite movies of that year as well. So cool to see for certain that we'll be getting a follow-up. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the same guy who did Godzilla -1. So cool that he'll be getting to continue. So this was an interesting little piece of news. Finally, seems like this has been in the works forever, but we're finally getting a new Killer Clowns from Outer Space movie. It looks like it's going to be a remake with Ryan Gosling set to produce. Pretty interesting. You know, not that it's not like he's probably not going to be in it. Or maybe he will be. That'd be fun. But yeah, producer, pretty, tertiary role. Nothing really to get too excited about. But this is cool, man. It's about time. I feel like they've done everything else but a movie at this point. They did that video game. They have merch all over Spirit Halloween in October and stuff. So like Killer Clowns like feels very present in the zeitgeist. So it's about time we got a remake. I don't know what a modern remake of Killer Clowns looks like. I don't know. This is a big question mark for me. This could either be fun or dog shit. So pause that. Not watching this. First trailer for The Life of Chuck in theaters June 13th. I'm probably not going to watch this trailer because I'm very, very excited for this. Mike Flanagan is that dude. I love Tom Hiddleston, Mark Hamill, Matthew Lillard, Karen Gillian. Yeah, I'd be very, very surprised if I didn't love this movie. It's not a horror movie. It's more of like a drama based on a Stephen King story. Yeah, super excited. Gonna be cool to see Flanagan do something different than horror, and this could this seems like it'll be eligible for like some awards consideration as well. So it'd be cool to see Flanagan get an Oscar. Like that would be sick as hell. Moving on. What is this? So this is just news that Jessica Chastain will star in a new horror film called Incidents Around the House. I think I read somewhere that this was based on a book, but I could be wrong about that. And it's about, a film that follows a haunting told from the perspective of a young girl whose troubled family is targeted by an entity she calls Other Mommy. So, sounds pretty creepy. I forget what Rob Savage has done that I like. I'm totally blanking on that right now. Um, excuse me. We got a release date for Always Sunny season 17. It's coming July 9th. So that's cool. And then it's got the second half of a crossover that they did with Abbott Elementary, which I should probably watch at some point. Yeah, Always Sunny is the best show ever made, in my opinion. I love that show. Very funny, and it's taken a little bit of a dive, I will say, in quality. In the more recent seasons, but they still got it. I think. You know, it's still good. Um, so Mikey Madison, probably the most hot actress in Hollywood right now, and I don't just mean like physically. After her Best Actress Oscar win, I'm sure she's getting a lot of nominate or offers for movies. What's up, Holland Oates? How you doing? And she was offered a starring role in Sean Levy's Star Wars movie, but she passed. Which is good, I think. We'll talk a little bit more about Star Wars here in a minute. We got some big news in Star Wars. Out of Star Wars Celebration that just happened like last night or the night before. I think it was last night. um, so yeah, this is cool. I mean, I respect her not just immediately going to the bag. Like they were definitely going to throw her mad money to be in this movie. Um, so hopefully this means that she's more interested in more like Honora esque roles at this time, which is cool. I give her props for that. Small announcement here, but I thought it'd be cool because I didn't know that we were actually getting a new Street Fighter movie, but apparently we are. And this guy Andrew Koji is in talks to star as Ryu, so that's cool. I'm down for more video game movies. I'm sure we're going to be getting a lot more following the success of Minecraft, so that could either be good or bad. we're getting we're getting Zach Kreger's Resident Evil next year. So that's cool. So hopefully that's good, and then that can even further kind of help along the video game movie genre. So because we need some wins, we've been getting there though. Like we got Last of Us going right now, which is good. The Sonic movies all do really well. Minecraft movie just made a ton of money, still making money as we speak. So we're making progress for sure. Whether the quality of Minecraft is there is a different conversation, but you get what I'm saying. We got a new trailer for the Fantastic Four. I watched this because I will break my no trailers rule for like superhero movies because I don't really think it matters that much. And this trailer looks dope, dude. We got Julia Garner, Silver Surfer. Not sure about this CGI. Doesn't look bad, I guess, but kind of odd. It's also like a second long clip. So anyway, I'm all in. I'm definitely seeing this. Can't wait. Um, Haley Steinfeld commented on the status of Beyond the Spider Verse. I talked about it on a previous episode of the Dispatch where this movie was supposed to come out in 2024, I think, and now we're not. It's not coming out until 2027. So like huge delay. Like way oversold the arrival date of that. But she's commenting on it now, and just letting people know that they are well into it, and you got to trust the process. Just one thing I've learned with that is that you put it in their hands, you're going to end with something masterful. I don't disagree. Both Spider-Man movies, both the Spider-Verse movies are bangers. It just sucks that by the time this is all said and done, it will have taken them 9 years to make all three of these movies, which is a long time in the modern day, I think. But it's worth it, and it's understandable because of what they're doing, with the art and stuff. Couple more things, and then it's all pretty much Star Wars announcements from here on out, guys. I forgot this was a thing, but apparently we're getting a new Highlander movie from Chad Stahelski, guy behind John Wick, and starring Henry Cavill and Scott Stuber and United Artists have landed the rights to remake it. So it seems like this thing is going to move forward. Highlander is one of my favorite 80s action movies. It's so badass. It's an awesome movie. I watched it when I was a little kid. Probably shouldn't have, but I just thought it was like the coolest thing. And it still is. As a 31-year old adult, it's still badass as fuck. So John Wick director is really encouraging, and Henry Cavill in the Christopher Lambert role is also very encouraging. So I would really love it if this thing actually happened. Anyway, it's moving along here. So at Star Wars Celebration, they did confirm that a new Star Wars trilogy is in the works from, I'm assuming, director Simon Kinberg. And they further gave us an update saying that the James Mangold movie, the Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy movie, as well as the Taika Waititi movie are all still in the works. Dude, and it's like they announced these. I think the Mangold announcement was the most recent, but like I think they announced Taika's movie as far back as like 2022, whenever Thor: Love and Thunder came out. Sharmeen, I think, is doing the Rey movie, and James Mangold is doing like the KOTOR era movie, I think. I forget. Knights of the Old Republic. This is just more empty promises. Like, as far as I'm concerned, this is another nothing statement. Like, they have so much. Their reputation is really damaged, I think, when it comes to these announcements. Like, when you have to make announcements saying, like, hey, those things we told you that are happening, we promise those are still happening. Like, it's just a bad look. But, we'll see. Then they also announced another movie. This is the Sean Levy one, I think. That stars Ryan Gosling. Star Wars Starfighter. Cool. May 28th, 2027. That's such a fake year. I'm sorry, that is so far away. Like, that doesn't even matter to me when it's like when something's that far away. I can't be spending mental energy excited for stuff like that. But yeah, I'm fairly certain this is the yeah, hang on, we got more information right here. Standalone film that takes place 5 years after the events of Star Wars Episode 9: The Rise of Skywalker, and begins production this fall. And yeah, this is yeah, so that's Sean Levy and Ryan Gosling with Dave Filoni and Kathleen Kennedy. So, you know, it seems like we'll definitely get this one. I think because of the star power of Ryan Gosling, and Sean Levy is riding the high of Deadpool and Wolverine, so he's got a lot of pull. So it seems like this is actually going to happen, which, sure, whatever. Don't care. Maybe it'll be a banger. I don't know. It's too far out though for me to really care right now. Um, so there was a new trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu, um, shown at Star Wars Celebration. I did see a leaked version of the trailer. Excuse me. It looks pretty cool. I think I'm behind on like 2 seasons of Mando though, so I might need to like catch up on that. So yeah, looks. I mean, look, I have to comment on this stuff, but like personally, I don't have a ton of ton of anything to really add. Uh, Not particularly excited, but you know, it is what it is. I feel like we've been in such a holding pattern, like a wait and see thing with Star Wars for so long that it's like there's just never anything new to say about it. Um, Here we go. New animated series, Maul Shadow Lord. Trailer was shown and depicts Maul as he navigates life between the events of Clone Wars and Rebels. Plot seems to focus on Maul training a new Padawan after having a vision she can help him seek revenge. Yeah. Um, I don't really go for a lot of the animated stuff, but this could be sick. Probably good. I hear people really like Rebels, people like Clone Wars. I don't have time for this animated stuff, man. I got too many other things to watch, and I'm already bad enough as it is with TV shows. So, all right, so that's all the Star Wars stuff. There was more like other things that I didn't really find worthy of commenting on, but those were the big stories. So, um, tie it all home here with Ryan Coogler. I just saw Sinners on Thursday night. Banger of a movie, best movie of the year so far. Go see it if you haven't. Um, but unfortunately, it seems like he's going back to the IP well. Uh, Sinners being like a totally original idea, and now he's back to doing more IP. So he's doing an X Files reboot. I'm fired up to get back to it, and that some of those episodes, if we do our jobs right, will be really fucking scary. Okay, yeah. So I mean, it is a TV show and not a movie. So I don't imagine he'll direct all of them. I don't know if he's like the showrunner or what the deal is, but hey, I I'm behind him whatever he does next because Creed is a masterpiece and Sinners is like a borderline masterpiece. So um in addition to the article I'm about to read real quick talking about the box office, Sinners received an A cinema score, which is like the only horror film to get that rating in like I don't know over 35 years. I think they said it was. So Sinners is making a lot of money and it's getting really good reviews, which is great when you can be commercially and as well as critically successful. and it's an original movie, and it's a horror movie with vampires. So yeah, Sinners is fucking awesome, and it earned 19.2 million in the film's domestic opening day, second biggest opening for an original horror film this decade. Some pretty good stats right there. Yeah, yeah, it's probably the way to go. So yeah, I leave you with this, guys. Go see Sinners. It's incredible. You will not be disappointed. Um, and yeah, that's it for the dispatch this week, guys. Not a ton to talk about. I'm also super tired. You could probably tell. Got my ass kicked at work today, so just had to do the dispatch tonight and get it done because tomorrow is going to be even busier, and then I'm going to have to come home and watch The Last of Us, and then get a review out for that on Monday. So already got a lot to do in the next couple days. Very tired, so hopefully it's okay that you guys get the dispatch a day early. I'm sure you guys won't mind, but yeah, thank you, Holland. I appreciate it, and I think you'll like it. I think you'll love the movie. I think it's really good. But that's it for me, guys. Look out for a review of episode 2 of Last of Us season 2 on Monday. Go see Sinners, and yeah, take care and watch more movies, guys.